Hello everyone, it's Michael from Chess Lifestyle, and today we are training 57 minutes and 26 seconds, which is the absolute most that I can do today, given that I have some chess lessons to teach, and I've left it till the very last minute to stream, as always, because I absolutely despise the training that I have to do. But, yeah, no time for sob stories. Let's get into the training. So let's continue with the intermediate exercises. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I've changed the overlay. Let us begin. So, yeah, basically continuing with Woodpecker. I mean, I honestly wanted to do some Chess Mood Grand Prix game analysis, but to be honest, like the way my brain is functioning right now, I think it's probably even easier to actually solve puzzles than actually try and generate some meaningful research. So yeah, let's give this our best shot. So okay, we've got Alekhine against Nimzovich, white to play, Alekhine to win. So we've got queen rook rook, queen rook rook, knight knight bishop, knight bishop bishop, equal number of pawns. The knight is pressuring our bishop. We've kind of got some pressure on the d-file if our knight could get out of the way. The king looks a little bit weak given the pawns have all been pushed on that side. I wonder if their queen can be trapped. No ideas so far. Maybe their rook is looking a little vulnerable, like it's a bit stuck, like these kind of ideas. I mean, in a normal game, I think I'd just play knight f2. Like, just try and reroute the knight and try and bring it into d6. This is like my best idea I can come up with. They can't push the pawn, they lose the pawn. I mean, I really don't see what else to try in this position. I mean, if we try this, then maybe they can play f5 or something to stop our plan, so I really don't know. I have really zero inspiration in this position. What about back to this idea of trapping the queen? I just realized maybe like knight c5 if pawn takes and rook d6. Maybe this is actually possible. So knight c5 if knight takes, rook d6, is this also trapping the queen? I think it is. If they throw in knight e4 hoping for pawn takes so that they can run with their queen, maybe on knight e4 maybe we can take with the bishop and the queen is still trapped even if they take back. I think knight c5 is probably it. I think we can go for it. Knight c5. No random checks. Well, what if knight c5, rook d6, knight a4? Well, I guess we just take it. They do have queen f5 though, so hold up. Knight c5, rook d6. We go here. We can take the queen, and if they take our queen, we can take the bishop, but then they've got king b7, so hold on. Knight c5, rook d6, knight a4. There must be something simpler here. We take their queen, they take our queen. We take their queen, they take our queen. I mean their rook, and then we take their rook at the end. They take with the bishop. I take. And at the end of all that, I think I've won a pawn. So at the very least, we've got that. Yeah, Fluxify also says knight takes c5. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that I've covered all the possibilities, like knight a4. Okay, they don't even give any further line. Let's see if my knight a4 was indeed correct. So I thought that bishop a4 wasn't so strong, because I thought they could run with queen f5. But now I take the bishop. Yeah, I didn't consider taking the bishop in this variation. Yeah, that's annoying. And what did I suggest? I suggested that I can be at least a pawn up here. Knight c3, take on e7. Wow, I'm actually worse. See, this stuff is just hopeless. Rookie, they can take back on e7. And then, okay, if I have to take the knight, then, you know, I have the extra pawn, but my structure is very bad. Yeah, I mean, you'd hope that, like, if this actually came up in the game, I'd be able to find a better move. A move like queen b4 is, you know, a touch of class as well. Just why am I not considering such a move? His queen is still trapped. Like, queen b4 is so easy. Yeah, take on a4, take on c6, exactly, Bob. Yeah, very nice continuation. For some reason, it just wasn't... Couldn't find it. Yeah, very, very simple piece up there. Okay, let's keep going. At least we got the queen trap idea. Okay, so equal material, different 3v2, 4v3. Welcome Fluxify, welcome Bob, welcome Iron. I'm doing alright. I mean, I hate doing these puzzles, so as alright as we can be doing these puzzles. I'm trying to, like, bait, like, I don't know, if I could bait the queen onto this square, right? If the queen takes him, and then I go captures, right? To try and win the queen. But does that actually achieve something? Bishop here, it hits the queen, very forcing, we have to take. And then if I do knight d6, do I actually threaten anything here? Like, what if they just play, like, rook d8 or something? Well, rook d8, I've got knight b7, so... Oh my god, I can't draw arrows. Knight d6. Where can they go with the rook? I think go like rook e7 or something. Like, what am I... What is my whole plan? Dang. I don't know. And again, I'm tunnel visioning this one bishop takes c5 and not considering anything else. So, for instance, you know, if I just play knight d6 first, I mean, that's so much better. I thought that I couldn't because the bishop just takes, and how am I supposed to make this work? Completely overlooking that, you know, the bishop's on the line of the queen. So this is why you need to understand the position first before you start trying to solve the position. So, yeah, this would lose to this would lose to this. So, okay, knight d6 is definitely a promising move. Now I'm tunnel visioning knight d6. And again, I feel like they can just move. Like, well, what's the big deal here? So yeah, okay, I have no idea. So let me go back to the drawing board. So got bishop pair. Maybe there's some tension on c7, like knight c7 with the fork. There's some pressure on our both bishops, d3 and e3. A rook on a1 might be vulnerable, it's undeveloped. The knight on e5 is hanging. Bishop is on the line of their queen. Bishop threatens a check on h7. There's a knight on f6 holding the position together. Okay, so white to play and basically win something, because black's position, I mean, in a normal game, I don't think I would believe that it's loose enough, but we're being told that it's somehow loose enough. So what potential moves are there? So we got knight d6. We've also got bishop takes c5. Any other dark squared bishop moves? Not ones that force anything. So bishop c5 and knight d6. We've also got bishop takes h7. I see chat is popping off, so I assume that probably some of you guys have got it. Okay, so let's just go through our forcing moves, because that's the level of my brain capacity right now. So bishop takes h7, knight takes h7. Bishop c5, queen c5. Don't see any follow-up. Okay, what about captures then? So if bishop takes c5, this is what we looked at first. Hits the queen, so queen takes c5. I guess knight d4 is also a candidate here. Knight d6 is a candidate. Yeah, no, my brain literally can't work today. Which is concerning, because obviously if you're playing a whole month of chess, you can't have any days where your brain doesn't work. So I've got to somehow lock in and find this answer. I mean, bishop c5, queen c5, knight d6. I don't see any follow-up after, like, rook e7 or something. Lord knows. Lord knows. So, okay, any other candidates at the start that I was contemplating? I mean, knight d6 immediately. I mean, for some reason I thought knight d6 was special, because after queen takes d6 we've got bishop h7, but that doesn't make any sense either. Like, the bishop's still protecting the queen. Oh, what about a move like b4? I don't know why I didn't consider that. It's a threat. How does b4 affect the position? b4, then they just take on e3? No idea. So what about bishop c5, queen c5, then b4? Is this b4 move somehow useful? I guess actually if queen b4, then knight c7. You've got rook d8 though. Am I really able to take this rook, given they have, like, you know, takes on d3 or something? But I feel like b4 might be key. Bishop c5, queen c5, b4. I guess actually their knight is hanging as well, right? So bishop c5, queen c5, b4. Maybe they do struggle to find a good square. Yeah, if they take on b4, I just take the knight, actually. Yeah, I mean, I understand that the knight's hanging, but my brain is just... I don't know what to say. You know, it's just... Sometimes your brain does not function logically. At least for some unfortunate people, including myself. So yeah, it looks very good, this b4. Looks like a game winner. Yeah, it's just a free knight. Yeah, b4 just wasn't on my radar ever. So can I just take this? Probably it's... I need to be careful of queen b2 though. Queen b2... No, I don't, because the rook's defended by the queen. I can just move the queen somewhere. Move the rook somewhere. It's fine. Jesus Christ, that was a painful exercise. Okay, how did chat do? I'm sure you guys did a lot better. Yeah, Bob B finds bishop c5 b4 in like 2 seconds. Fantastic. No, I'm not. I don't mean to be sarcastic. Genuinely, that's a good find. GCSE's over. Let's go, Sapsara. Got 2 out of 5, lost 1 game, and 4 draws. Wild. But okay, sounds like a decent event. Is this like some rapid play or some standard play? Yeah, exactly. Knight d6 immediately. That's queen d6. Bishop h7 doesn't work. Another Bob gets bishop c5, queen c5, b4. Okay, Bobs are the strongest elo in chat. Mehmet gets b4. I mean, the reason why I'm not listening to chat is because I'm trying to solve it myself. Exactly, yeah. Otherwise, what's the point, as Bob B says? Yeah. No, I'm trying to train myself, you know? Like, this is the problem. Like, bro, if I had chat available when I'm playing these classical games, yo, I'd be an IM already. I swear to God. I just get a winning position and then just ask chat, can you find the winning tactic for me? Oh my God. Wouldn't life be good? Wouldn't life be good? Okay, some more Alekhine. This time Alekhine is losing. Black to play. Terrible first instincts. This is my first instincts, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to play for this and losing my queen. Okay, let's have some counting. Yeah, and I think for anyone who's like aspiring for 2000 FIDE, I mean, if your tactical ability is above mine, then I feel like you should be able to get to 2000 if you improve the rest of your chess. And I feel like if I can do it, then you can do it, right? I don't think it's like, it requires some effort, but it's not like, I don't know, a talent issue, I think. Anyway, let's try to solve this. So, queen, rook, bishop, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pawn down. Bishop's loose on a4, looking awkward. Same with the queen on, rook on e1. Same with the queen on a2. Rook c8 and queen d3 are also loose. So we want to exploit the hanging pieces, I would assume. So maybe a move like queen e4 then is the way. Because then we hit both of these pieces. If they take, then I can use my theme. Queen e4, can we do anything else? I don't see a way they can defend everything. Do they have any counter checks? They don't have any counter checks. Looks very convincing to me. I think we just pick up the piece. Okay, we get gifted a slightly easier one. At least I feel that this one was easier than b4. Why didn't you tell me you were playing Northumbria? We might have met. So you're not playing Northumbria? Sapsara? Okay, nice job, Mehmet. Nice job, Bob B. Frizz with queen e4 is a cool move. Not sure if it works. Yep, queen e4 works. Nice. Yeah. Good morning. Why am I saying good morning? I have no idea. What's the time in Poland? God, I have no idea. Good evening, Gloin. Let's go with good evening. That's my that's my effort. Oh yeah, are you playing like the open section of Northumbria? Or I guess you must be playing like under 2000 or under 1900, right? No, I mean Northumbria is going to be brutal, but I'm down for the challenge. Like, bring it on. Oh man. Okay, for some reason this one is popping out at me as well, in the idea that like I want to bait king b8 so that I can sack the queen and get the fork. That's the idea. So does this actually work? I mean, what if they move somewhere else, like here, or here? If they move to the first rank, then maybe I can throw in this move. Maybe that looks strong. But does it lead somewhere? Knight c5, king a7, queen a4, king b8. Again, tunnel visioning. But then if king b8 is forced, then I've got this move. Winning the exchange. And is winning the exchange enough? Probably. Wait a sec, hold on. Knight c5, if king a7, and then they go queen a4, they can block as well, queen a5. I missed that. So again, we're tunnel visioning because we're incompetent as a chess player, but okay, let's take a step back and try and solve it like a normal person because our intuition sucks. Okay, we got 4-5, 4, knight against bishop. Okay, so what candidate moves do we have? We've got knight c5 as a check. Glad that my intuition was at least a check. I mean, a few years ago, I'd probably be looking like round here, even though my queen is hanging. You know, like, okay, so we're making progress. The fact that my queen is hanging means that maybe there's even queen takes c5. I mean, this is why you need to look at the bloody position before you play your moves. Which is why I feel like playing chess is still so much easier than solving puzzles. I mean, at least you know where your pieces are. It's like insane. Like, how are you supposed to see this? So okay, knight for bishop, pawn down. Checks, captures, threats. I mean, before checks, captures, threats, what's going on? We've got a pin, we've got an attack. We've got an attack, we've got an attack. So now rook takes c7 is looking more enticing. Now that I've actually taken a second to understand what's going on. So, okay, somehow we want to save our queen and win something in the process. I mean, at the very, very least, we can play queen a4 defending our pawn, and, you know, we still have a decent attack. Probably still promising, so we want to see if we've got anything better than that. So we tried knight c5, wasn't entirely convinced after this variation. Also, there's potential for queen takes c5 as well. So what other checks do we have? Well, we've got this check. So how does that go? Well, they have to take, otherwise they're just down in points. And now knight c5, because the queen can't take it anymore. Knight c5. If king b8, then we can go knight a6 and take on c7. And if king b6, can we now go queen a4 and say that the king's in a mating net? Rook takes, queen takes, knight c5, king b6, and queen a4. Is that... We're threatening queen a6 checkmate. Nah, surely it's not enough. I mean, they could play a move like queen a7 or something. Rook c7, queen c7. Any other checks besides knight c5? I mean, queen b5, but then just queen b6. Then again, we still have this knight c5 check. I don't know. Rook c7, queen c7, knight c5, king b6. Oh, queen takes c7, king takes c7, knight takes e6 check, king c8, knight takes d8, king takes d8, and we have the pawn endgame. And who the hell wins that pawn endgame needs to be calculated. Well, we have this passed pawn. So, I mean, intuitively, it feels like white should win this, but we should calculate it. So my line is rook here, give the check. The king has to keep protecting the queen. They have to go to b6, in which we can sack everything, enter the pawn endgame. So king is here, and it's white's turn to move. So I'd probably go king c2. Let's say they go king d7, king d3, king d6. Yeah, I'm thinking like how far can I push this pawn so that when they push e5 and they take, am I able to run? But they can always get back here. So I shouldn't spend the tempo moving this pawn. So, okay, the king is on d8. I go king c2, king d7, king d6, king e3. They go e5. Maybe this isn't a win. Maybe it's not a win. Unless with the king on d8, maybe we can try win this pawn. So king d8, we go king c2, king d7, b4, king d6, king b3, e5, takes. And we take on a3. Oh, it looks very promising. King here. Then we can push. So they should go king here as well. No, what am I talking about? The promotion square's on the dark square, so we go king e4. We push. Push. It's so difficult to understand. I want to say it's winning. Rook c7, queen c7, knight c5, king b6 forced. Queen c7, king c7, knight e6, king c8, rook d8, king d8. King c2, king e7, b4, king d6, king b3, e5. Takes, king takes on a3, king e4, b5, d4, and if I go king b3, and they go king d5, then I win due to the outside pass pawn, because they'll have to pick up this one, I'll pick up this one. So if they try and support their pawn all the way home... Okay, I want to try... I've got no more time, but let me calculate one last time. So king c2, king d7, b4, king d6, king b3, e5, takes, king takes a3, king e4, king b2, king e3... I think they just support the pawn. I think it's a draw. I want to say it's a draw, which is really annoying. Rook c7, queen c7, knight c5, king b6. Don't see anything else. Maybe I can take on e6 with check, but I'm down the exchange. I don't know, guys. I mean, probably in a real game, I would just play queen a4. I would just play queen a4 and not risk the coin toss of the pawn endgame, because I believe it's a draw from my calculation, but probably it's going to be this. And knight c5. And then do we just trade everything and the pawn endgame is winning? I mean, I just couldn't calculate it. Oh yeah, let's have one last try. Queen c7, king c7, knight e6, king c8, knight takes d8, king takes d8. Did I have the wrong... Oh, there's no e6 pawn. I'm actually going to jump out this window. Guy. Did anyone pick up on this? That I've been calculating this freaking e5 push for the last 10 minutes and there's no e6 pawn? I genuinely want to die. Surely someone has mentioned this. Surely someone has been following my analysis. Yeah, okay, Bobby, thank you. Thank God at least someone picked up on this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, guys. I reincarnated the e6 pawn and I was calculating. It's actually crazy. I'm very curious though of my calculation with the e6 pawn. I think it's a draw. So let me replicate this position on Lee Chess analysis board just out of curiosity's sake, because I'm pretty sure this is a draw with best play, but I could be wrong. Let's see how strong my that's actually so awful. Actually so awful. Imagine playing Queen A4 and avoiding this trait because you hallucinate the pawn. I mean, this is why calculation is so important, and why you need to be good at it. So my theory is white to play here. This is a draw. This is my theory. Let's see. Oh, it's winning! It's winning! Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, so King C2, King D7, B4, King D6. King B3, E5. Takes. King takes A3 is a draw because of his King E4. So this is what I calculated. Okay, I'm at least glad that at least this calculation was correct, right? King B2. Oh, and it makes a difference between these two moves. I hate pawn endgames. So much bullshit involved. Like, holy crap, it makes a difference. I just thought King E3 is enough to draw. But it might be that classic case of you will make black lose a tempo, maybe? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, and this is... Okay, so they queen at the same time, but it's apparently winning due to queen b3. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Beautiful, though. So that is why you need the king on f3. Okay, let me see if I can understand why is the king on f3 any different. So b5... B5, what's the point? Are they trying to go take on H2? Surely not. No, it's too slow. So B5, D4, B6, D3. How's it any different? Oh, because when we do this Queen B3 trade at the end, they're going to be able to... Oh, that's so crazy. That's crazy. This is the point. When you get this, and you get the Queen B3... Now there's King G2, and now it's a draw because this pawn is fast enough. Oh, it would be nice if you can see the board. Sorry guys, it's hard. It's hard. Like my stream, like you can see down here. You see this recording button. For some reason, this no longer works. I have no idea. I'll click record, and when I click stop record, it just starts stalling, and it just doesn't work. So if I want to record a video on Streamlabs, I have to re-download Streamlabs and go through the whole faff of that, and I literally cannot be bothered. So, and it's just like, remembering overlays and all this stuff, like, it's tragic. It's tragic. But yeah, very, very interesting endgame. The point was that in this position, this is a draw, which is what I calculated, but only with the move King F3 as opposed to King E3. And the difference is because on King E3, even though both sides promote, there's Queen B3 at the end, and this is then a winning pawn endgame for white. But if you play with King F3 and you get to that position, you can trade because your king is better placed to enter this race. But it turns out that this is still winning after the move B5 here, which I guess I should have picked up on, because if King D6, I'm probably in time to take the pawn. Yeah, then we've got a case of outside pass pawn again. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there was enough in this endgame I could have... I mean, okay, first of all, the pawn's not even there, so... I mean, that's one thing to start, but... Yeah, let's also consider this knight c5. I mean, interesting pawn endgame in any case. Yeah. Seeing the board is for little girls. I mean, probably a little girl is dunking on me in chess at this moment, in this condition, so... Knight c5. Queen c5 is indeed the drawing move. King a7, I did not see how Queen a4 was winning after Queen a5. Oh, and apparently everything wins. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, at the very least, you win back your pawn, right? So... still so annoyed I forgot that the pawn was missing. It's just... Oh my god, there's DC5. Are you kidding? With this? That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't even see this. But I mean, at the same time, it's not like winning, because this bishop is very strong. These pawns are going to be difficult. So yeah, this requires some work. Oh man. Yeah, the comment was to a person who asked to show what I understand, David. I'm just being self-deprecative. Was Queen e6 a winning first move? Queen e6. Oh, I didn't even see this move. Oh my god, it's just a capture. It's just a capture. Look at your damn forcing moves. Queen h2. Sorry, bishop h2, and then Queen g4 wins a pawn. Should be winning, but black still has hope. I mean, this looks very winning for white. The fact that you've still got the c5 square. It's a nice line. Queen a4 is +4? You mean in the starting position? Surely not. That'll be very tilting if that is. Oh, how do I go back? Yeah, there we go. You're saying from a starting position, Queen a4 is +4? That's okay. It's +2. It's +2, but still, yeah. I mean, that's what. Oh, okay. In fairness, I mean, this is what I was saying right at the start. I was like, you know, at the very least, I've got Queen a4, and I've still got an attack. So had I missed Rook c7, I mean, I still played a decent move. So I mean, okay, let's pretend that I would have gone on to win this game anyway. High depth is +4. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, dumb puzzle. Let's leave it at that. Oh man, what is this? For some reason, this looks familiar just because of how weird these pawns are. Like, it feels like I've seen this before. But I have no idea what's going on or have any recollection of the answer. So, okay, queen 2 rooks, knight bishop, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 2 pawns down. We've got opposite colored bishops. Both knights are on sticky squares. Queen on h2 looks a little awkward. The knight is potentially in forking territory. You know, I never used to think about the knight giving forks. Like, it was like, you know, if I see it, it's great. If I don't, then, I mean, I was never looking for forks in my chess until, like, probably in the last year. Okay, knight d4 also looks promising. Rook takes d5 looks promising. Anything else to note? I don't know. I mean, why is this position even so critical? I mean, we're 2 pawns up. I guess this is a threat that we need to be careful of. This is just monstrous. I mean, I guess they're threatening to just, like, liquidate these... Oh, no, there's a queen on this square. God, I don't know. Okay, so candidate moves. We want checks, captures, threats. So we'll look at this one. We'll look at this one. This is very wild. This is extremely wild. Okay, let's just start calculating something. So, rook c5, pawn c5. Which is not forced, for the record. Maybe they've got an in-between move. But let's imagine rook c5, pawn c5. Do we have any follow-up? Maybe g3 or something, but... don't really see it. So, okay, what about knight takes d4? If they take back, pawn takes d4. Then we've got queen takes d4. And we can take the knight on c5 and we win more material, even if our beautiful h and g pawns collapse. I mean, we're still up in... we've won 2 pawns, it seems decent. So knight d4, can they throw in anything else? Maybe they can throw in rook takes f8. I probably need to play bishop takes f8. And then on... Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, knight d4, rook f8, bishop f8. Pawn takes d4, queen takes d4 check. Now they can block queen f2. But still, we can take on c5 with either the bishop or the queen. Probably the bishop. And looks very good. Looks very good. I mean, knight d4, do we have any other starting move? I mean, knight d4 is beautiful, right? It covers e6, it also threatens knight f3, so knight d4, I think they have to take. Might I just take with the bishop? I'm still covering e6. I mean, it just has to be the best thing I've got. I mean, given how this is the shaky aspect. I mean, is there anything better I can try? I mean, do I want to throw in one of these moves first? Like, does that make any difference? Like, let's say I throw this in and then take on d4, you know? I mean, this also looks good. But somehow I don't like opening up this queen to potential counterattack. Like, these pawns are actually doing a good job of keeping the queen at bay, and then if the queen doesn't want to come in, they have to, like, work a bit harder for it. So I feel like knight d4 is just good enough. I think we go for it. I think we go for it. Oh, they just took back? In that case, just taking here should be enough. Okay, fine. I guess easy enough puzzle. Alekhine's 2 knight b7 should not help, but he held a draw. I mean, okay, this is why you like try and complicate matters. What is this move? I mean, it does make sense. I mean, what would I even play after knight b7? Probably like queen b6, and if they take on d4, I take on b7, but I only win one pawn then. Don't know if I'm missing something better. I mean, I don't want to be too greedy and go queen b6, they take on d4, I take back, and then like the king goes to h1, and then if I try and do a fork, like queen d5, then they've got like bishop e4 or something like this. Oh, and I realize I'm blocking half the board again. Honestly, guys, I literally can't be asked. I hate doing this so much, and it's just like, how am I supposed to find like these tactics and remember overlay? It's just insane. It's just insane. I don't know how anyone does this. So yeah, extra difficulty for you guys having to guess where the king is. And given that I was saying bishop takes f8, you could infer that my bishop must be on g7. Okay, oh, there was a bishop. Come on, you guys could have worked that out. I was saying bishop takes f8 like 1,000 times. Have you tried being better? I know, Jan. Have I tried? Have I fucking tried? Man, if anyone has tried on this planet, it's me. Jesus Christ. I'll give it a 2 out of 10 rage bait. It was quite funny, though. Okay, how am I doing for time? Okay, let's... It was a trash puzzle anyway. It wasn't interesting. I mean, actually, no, there was one interesting aspect. I wanted to check what happens if... is it going to go back? No, we're going to have to find it. Where were we? I want to see... Okay. I wanted to see... after Alekhine's knight b7, what was the correct move? Because... Yeah, see, I thought queen b6, which is definitely not... You can do this? What? And queen d5 is winning, and there's no bishop e4? Oh, there's rook f1. Oh, God. There's so much aids. Actually, so much aids. Just calculated 3 more lines. Where are you nowadays? I'm in Busan. I'm here for another week. I'm heading to the beach tomorrow. Screw everything. I'm heading to the beach tomorrow. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna spend the whole day chilling. If someone is trapping you in that basement, mate, I'm trapping myself in this basement, man. But no, tomorrow I'm a free bird. Tuesday is my day off. Day off from Woodpecker, day off from lessons. I'm gonna go to the beach. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, no, Rook F1, impossible find. Impossible find. And if I had done this, wow, it's an equal. I mean, this is how I choke. Crazy stuff. Yeah, knight b7 is a good practical move. I mean, not easy to handle. Yeah, rook f1, and somehow knight f3 is working, but then they just take it? Like, how? Queen b6. I'm so confused. So it is just a trade in the end, because they win our knight. Right, they win our knight. What did I just do? Did I just... Oh, I don't even understand. Oh, see, I hate Chessable. Did you guys see that? I'm not tripping, right? It just said white is winning, and I'm like doubting my whole existence, and it's just a glitch. Whatever. Okay, move on. Let's finish on a good one. I mean, it's gonna take us 11 minutes to solve, given all these issues. Queen e4 is also working. Queen e4. I mean, Queen e4 is what we looked at, right? Queen e4. Queen e4? Do you not lose the queen? Like, rook takes queen, and then what? You're taking on f1 or something? God knows. Honestly, Mehmet, I believe you. I believe you. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's try and solve this exercise. Queen, rook, bishop. Queen, rook, bishop. 6 against 6. Somehow rook c8 looks like a killer move. I mean, the point being is that, you know, they can't take it with the bishop because we win their queen. They can't take it with the rook because we win their queen. They can't take our queen because then we take their rook with check and then win this. So rook c8, I mean, we pin their rook so there's no check. Rook c8 is just a good move. Can we just play it? Can we just play it for once in our goddamn life? Without there being some bullshit resource. Just get, it's alternative. This book, man. This book. I'm gonna die a few years earlier because of this damn book. Jesus Christ. Why would rook c8 not be... I swear to God, every single move that I find, Alekhine does not play the same move. We do not think in the same way. It's crazy. Rook c8, denying me of rook c8 is actually unbelievable. What can it be instead? I guess it's rook d5. Maybe rook d5 is the same idea. It's just so much more lame. I mean, rook d5, I mean, there's potentially rook b8. Like, how does that even win? Oh, rook c8 is so nice. Rook c8 is so nice. Nah, I need to start a petition against this book, I swear to God. They cannot be denying rook c8. What else could it be? There are no other checks. Rook d5 is rook b8. I really don't see how that wins. Oh, God. Why no rook c8? I mean, I don't see anything else. It must be rook d5, but rook d5, rook b8. I don't have something. I have no idea. I mean, maybe you can throw an e5 first? But why the hell would that make a difference? Like e5, if they take it, then we go rook c8? Is that like a cleaner variation? I guess you activate the bishop, which is quite nice. You know what, screw it, I'm going to play e5. That's the only other move. I swear to God. Is it rook c8? I mean, rook c8 should still work, right? Rook c8? Yeah, I'll play rook c8. Okay, I don't understand why this was necessary. Let's see what people are saying. So, rook c8 also wins. There's queen d6. Oh, God. Okay, guys. Here's the thing. Here's the deal. I got to 2000 FIDE as a 15-year-old because I was trash at tactics, trash at calculation, trash at everything, but I was good in my repertoire, and I was a serious hustler and a serious swindler. Okay? My skills are now that of a 2000 FIDE, but now I can be a hustler and swindler and play my unique systems and go higher. So it doesn't matter, but I still suck at this. Relatively speaking, I suck a lot less. So, even if I'm missing this stuff, I still have hope that, you know, I'm gonna make gains this summer. It's not all over, and I'm not missing this kind of bullshit in my own games, because I actually understand the positions I play rather than just have some random ass position. I mean, like, it's good practice to do this, but it's just yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you know, thank God. I mean, you know, if I was trying to get like 2200 puzzles like in a FIDE event where I'm competing on puzzles, then Lord help me. But thank God the game of chess is not limited to this. Queen d6. I guess I only looked at all the forcing moves, which is just so careless. Like queen d6. I mean, it's almost exactly the same as like considering rook b8 after rook d5. It's just like defend the rook and everything is okay. But yeah, I mean, if I blundered this, then maybe I lock in and find e5 in a real game. But it's just tragic, really. Actually tragic. So the pawn sacrifice opens up the bishop. And there's rook c6? Oh, that's the reason? Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, okay, this one was like way harder than the others. This is the other bullshit thing, like, this should not be in an intermediate exercise, given the last one was in an intermediate exercise, right? There's nothing difficult about knight takes d4, and then this one is like the most convoluted solution. It's just trash, just trash. My God. Oh my God, Frizz, you found it. e5, fe5, rook c8, queen d6, rook c6. Are you kidding me? I mean, honestly, Frizz, if you ever want to quit your job, just quit your job. Like, we'll just have a camp together where I teach you my whole repertoire. I'll spend a week, and then you can basically play at 2300, get FM, teach chess for a living, and you know, live out your life, enjoying life. You know, I swear to God, like. Who finds like rook back to c6 is unbelievable. Okay, last ditch question from Safsara. Needs my help because needs a black opening against e5. I guess you mean a black opening against e4. Probably. I mean, given that you've played some modern already, just learn the Gurgenitsa modern, and then you have a legit repertoire. You've got the Gurgenitsa modern and the modern, and I feel like the Gurgenitsa modern is very legit and very simple to play. The question is, how do you learn it? I mean, the problem is my Chessable course isn't getting published. I mean, it should be getting published soon, but honestly, who knows? So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. do I have the kindness in my heart to like, share with you some of my files? Especially given we're both playing in the Major Open as well. That'll be so funny. I share with you my files and then we play against each other and you just destroy me with like 40 moves of prep. That'll be so cussed. Ah, man. After e5 there's no queen d6, that's the point of this exercise. Yeah, fair enough, Prabhat. Yeah. I did not see queen d6. I was too optimistic. Tough life. Absolutely tough life. I mean, I'd love to just grab a beer. I mean, this is what my former coach Nicholas said. Like, yeah, when life is tough in chess, just have a beer. just have a beer. It's all okay. But I have to teach a chess lesson in 3 minutes. So let's try and squeeze in one final exercise, and then let's see if we can get this in before my lesson starts. I've got 3 minutes to go. Let's just bang this one out. Tell me it's bishop takes f5. It's definitely not going to be bishop f5. Bishop f5 is my shocking intuition. What about bishop d6, queen d6, bishop f5? I mean, you're threatening like queen h7. You're threatening to take on e6. Like, that's surely a game winner. Tell me that's a game winner. I mean, there's the pressure on the e file as well. Bishop d6. Can they throw in any in-between check, in-between move, in-between attack my queen? Bishop d6, queen d6, bishop f5. This is GG. Resign. Literally resign. That has to be winning. If that's not winning, I swear to God, this has to be winning. I mean, why is this exercise after the last one? It's like, who wrote this book? Who edited this book to allow this exercise to be after the last exercise? It's like, how can you call these both intermediate exercises? It's almost as bad as Ramesh's book saying like the hardest like calculation exercise, which even he got wrong, is like 1400, and then defending it to the death that it's 1400. It's like a level of incompetency I can't stand. Like, I understand that I am also incompetent when solving these puzzles, and I hate myself for it. But when it comes to writing a book, there's no time limit. You have all the time in the world to perfect a book that you are going to sell. Good people are going to pay money. I paid money for this book, and I have to deal with this crap. It's like, it's so unfair. It's so unfair. Like, get your shit together. It's like, how can you publish this and live peacefully with yourself that you've published the greatest tactics book and it's just trash? Like, is this not based? Is it only me who cares about the quality of writing? It's like, okay, I've got to go off on one other one, but like that like Cyrus Lacorando or whatever that guy is. Like, he publishes a book like every month, and the first line of his book will be like, oh, so I've never actually played this opening ever in tournament play. Why are you writing a book on this opening then? It's like, are you just going to spout a bunch of engine lines and make some like half-witted jokes in it? It's like, good people are spending their hard-earned money on this trash. It's like, write it better. Write it better. Rare is wild. I hope it's rarer than, I don't know. I just can't stand incompetency. It's just there's just no place for it. There's just no place for it. It's just, do better. But okay, guys, I've got a chess lesson to teach. I've got around 30 seconds to chill my tits, and then I can deliver a good lesson. It'll be fine. I mean, my students love to see me rage anyway, so it's gonna be fun. Mental health recommendation is to quote this book. Unfortunately, chess is a tier above mental health, so we have to keep going, and we're gonna get good, and we're gonna smash these summer tournaments. We're gonna keep training. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. So, on that note, guys, adios. Enjoy, and thank you for sticking by despite the negative attitude. Hope you got something out of it. Okay, adios.